I know that we can break the cycle. I know a change is coming. A change is coming. A change is.
Hey y'all, Bruce Russell here from the Wild Turkey family. Each year, we're trying to give back to some folks who are making a difference in their local communities. And this year, we've decided to reward some local legends who have made a difference by giving back and keeping music alive in their hometowns. So please, check it out as they sit down and talk to musical artists Devin Gilfillian and AJ Haynes of the Seratones as they talk trusting your spirit and giving back. Cheers, y'all.
I know that we can break the cycle. I know a change is coming. A change is coming. A change is.
It's perfect. It's like we got the fire going. We got the ambiance up in here.
Justin, what does it mean to you to trust your spirit?
For me, when I started the concert series Tribute to Benefit, I wanted to be able to give something more to the people that listen. We decided to get to work raising money for a hospital instead of sitting on the sidelines feeling helpless.
In the spirit of trying to give back to our community, I'm constantly faced with that question of like, what can we do more? How can we impact this better next time? With Wild Turkey singling us out, that was a reassurance that it made me understand that like I am on the right course. We're a tight-knit group that is being brought into a spotlight by Wild Turkey, and that feels wonderful.
How about you, Jess? How about you, Jess?
I've been teaching guitar in Dallas for about 15 years, and during the pandemic I had to switch over to a lot of virtual lessons. I had about 30 guitars, but I had 100 students, so I'm like running all over Dallas, like dropping off guitars. All teachers for Swan Strings, which is my nonprofit, are also local legends and musicians as well. So it's about listening to that voice, inside, and healing yourself and like sharing it with others as well. So I'm really excited about this opportunity, and it feels really good to be able to give back and to be honored for all the work that we're doing.
Beautiful.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
For me, honoring spirit is also honoring legacy, and the legacy of coming from the Deep South. Through music is how I celebrate my bodily autonomy. Through these spaces, I think, is where we create the future that we deserve.
Trusting my spirit as an artist has led me to this beautiful community here. I know Justin and Jason and AJ last year during the pandemic helped me out with an album and got to donate some of that money to this nonprofit called Equity Alliance. That was what my spirit told me I had to do at the time, and I'm grateful I had people, beautiful, amazing friends that are so talented to help me do that. Justin, how about you?
Music is the spirit of Nashville, and for me it's trying to make sure that spirit reaches everyone. And so through Musicians Corner, we're trying to break down barriers for anyone that wouldn't otherwise be able to experience music. And like at the beginning of the pandemic, it was like, okay, well, we might have to cancel a few events. As we learned, as we went along, I think for me, trying to trust my spirit was trying to keep it alive. And I did that through virtual concerts, kept people engaged, while also paying artists who were out of work at the time. I'm grateful that Wild Turkey decided to help us keep our mission alive.
I think the more often we're in a room with people who are different than us, the more often we find out that we are more similar than we think we are. That's been the goal of Sunday Night Soul since day one. Obviously, with the pandemic, we had to stop doing the in-person shows, but we were able to continue to stream shows, and you say, all right, well, I'm still gonna do music that brings people together, because that's the goal. As far as, trusting my spirit, believing in my spirit, you set your non-negotiables, right? These are the things that I said on day one I was gonna do. I'm gonna keep doing those things. It may look different. It may not be exactly what I want it to be, but I'm gonna stay the course. That's why we're all here.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Let's go. Cheers to trusting your spirit.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I know that we can break the cycle. I know a change is coming. A change is coming. A change is.